And good evening. Imagine yourself in a foreign country. You are riding along on a remote road between villages, and suddenly you see a sight like you've never seen before. You notice right away something is different about these people. You have heard about a traditional custom called chokosi, and you wonder, are these chokosi girls? You notice the brightly colored beads around their necks, their wrists and ankles. The color of the beads stands out against the pure white cloth wrapped around their bodies, covering only from the waist to just below the knee. Slavery in the modern world, how can it possibly be that it exists? Desmond Tutu, an African archbishop, is quoted as saying, "Generally, people would not believe that it's possible under modern conditions. They would say, I think you are making it up because it's just too incredible." Chokosi, a traditional practice found among the Ewe ethnic groups in Ghana, West Africa, especially severe, abusive, and flagrant violation of children's and women's rights. It is also practiced in other countries like Togo, Nigeria, and Benin. Chokosi is a form of religious child slavery where family members surrender the liberty of their children for crimes supposedly committed by others. These victims are mostly females as young as age 5, are given by their families to live life of servitude, physical and sexual abuse and deprivation just to pay for the crime of a family member. The practice of slave trading, which originated in West Africa with people being transported to Europe and Americas. The 19th century anti-slavery movement saw this form of slavery abolished. However, Chokosi slavery has continued largely unabated because of its roots in the religious culture of traditional African religion. Chokosi is a system in which a young child is sent to be wife or a slave to a fetish priest. This is due to some ritualistic beliefs that this child's ancestors owns the gods for disobeying or dishonoring someone in the spirit world. At other times, it is due to a family member offending someone who in turn places a curse on them. Therefore, your entire generation has to pay for it. One girl was asked as how she became a Chokosi, and this was her answer. My grandfather had illegal sex with a Chokosi woman. She stated expressionless. Then the gods were angry and punished us, and I was sent here because I was the virgin daughter to pay for this. Children who find themselves in this situation are oppressed and deprived of their rights to live a normal life. It is difficult to picture such a young child as a mother and servant with no childhood of their own. These young girls have no opportunity in life to choose their own lifestyle. They live their whole life at the shrine, just working, making babies, and placing their husband, the priest. The older wives of this priest at the shrine are the ones who prepare the younger ones later to take the roles of mothers and wives. They are trained to cook, sew, and do farm work. The parents of these children are obligated to provide food and all means of support for them while they live with the priest. Once the Chokosi reaches puberty, the shrine's fetish priest is entitled to sleep with her to consummate the marriage between her and the gods. Groomed for a very young age into accepting their servitude at the shrine, the girls are in no position at all to refuse. After several years at the shrine, a Chokosi may be released from servitude if her family pays for special ceremony. but she will retain a relationship with the shrine and continue to perform certain rituals over there. Released Chokosis are allowed to marry, but are often unable to find themselves husbands. If a Chokosi dies, her family is expected to replace her with another girl, and the cycle of ritual servitude and exploitation recommences. A very high percentage of these families are illiterate and ignorant, have no clue whatsoever that they are being exploited with the occult and increasing the wealth of the priests. Ignorance is a disease which has to be eliminated throughout the world. Today, this African religion of Chokosi slavery is a source of dismay and embarrassment to many Ghanaians. But through voodoo practices, its power is perpetuated through secrecy, fear, and superstition. In conclusion, Ghana's Chokosi girls are literally groaning, crying, and begging for mercy. Freedom cannot come too soon, but until this happens, girls are still continuing to be given to ritual servitude today. Thank you very much.